Vibe coding is making it easy for builders to build fast. But just because it is easy to build faster today, product thinking should not be an afterthought. We want to enable people to ship the right product, not the first piece of software they build. This is how we envision Hunch as a leverage for great product thinking. In this demo, we will quickly take you through the journey of a founder who notices a problem in his life and decides to ideate a product.
As a power user of AI tools, I spot an interesting problem in my daily workflow. As I move around from one tool to another, valuable context is lost in the chat sessions in each of the tools. I wish there was a sidecar that carried the universal context of my project with me as I switch to the next tool. And I have a hunch. This might be a commonplace problem that others face. So I go to hunch.ai and start dumping my thoughts. I can speak out or write them down. Here onwards, Hunch will aid me in seamlessly creating a desired and delightful product. First, it'll help me solidify my hypothesis. Then it'll guide me into creating handoffs that I can make over to design or development. Coming back to my story, Hans takes my idea, dump, analyzes it, and then goes and researches for signals across the internet and then present the findings. As I can see, this is indeed a widely experienced problem and suggests some next steps. I want to dig deeper into the pain. Hans then brainstorms the pain points with me. It provides its own suggestions and accommodates my feedback and counterpoints.
So, how does Hunch know what to ask and what to suggest? Hunch understands bleeding edge best practices and frameworks for product building. It also stores all the information you provide as you brainstorm the product with it. Having these two qualities enables Hunch to do all the grunt work to enforce rigorous product thinking in your ideation process so that you don't have to do the ugly work. For example, when Hunch asks us if we want to deepen our understanding of the pain points further, we tell Hunch that we want to finalize our target persona instead. This is one of the most common problems in modern product development. Best practices for product thinking are essential for handling a lot of failure modes. But as humans, our creative brains don't work in frameworks. This is why Hunch enforces best practices and frameworks behind the scenes and brings structured rigor to your unstructured curiosity.
Coming back to our story, I go back and forth with Hunch till I get a persona card that details valuable specifics about our target user. At this point, and suggests we start thinking about the existing workarounds of the customers. But once again, my mind is flowing with different ideas. I want to log what I'm thinking about the user journey, which actually comes way later in the ideal product development process. This happens across the various stages of product ideation and is proactive and makes it fun and interactive to work on my product, and it makes it swift. Here, we see Hunch helping me come up with how I will differentiate my product, and here we see it helping me ideate a high level approach. Finally, we have a product hypothesis. But the journey doesn't end here. I can go all the way till I export the user stories, functional requirements, and low fidelity prototypes.
This doesn't need to be a linear journey. Behind the scenes, every piece of information Hunch has is stored in a knowledge graph. So even when you're skipping steps or dumping your thoughts as they arrive, Hunch can call out conflicts in the idea and vision and help you resolve them. You can deploy Hunch Agent to search and send you market signals for your hunch and suggest articles and podcasts for reading and research. We can also provide users with the ability to privately enable hunch matching, wherein Hunch will automatically start connecting you with people who are working with similar ideas to yours.